Hello everybody, I'm going to be doing a little vlog, a little weekly reading vlog of my anticipated reads. Some of them I bought, some of them are on my Kindle. My current read is The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. I am 87% through this. I started reading it when Cole and I were on vacation last week. I'm going to finish reading this tonight so I can move on to the next book. I picked up 2 new releases. One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune, really pretty cover. This is a romance book. And then I also picked up Frederick Bachman's My Friends. I love the cover of this one too. I think it's gorgeous. My last book that's on my radar is Rewind It Back by Liz Tom Ford, which is the book number 5 in the Windy City series, which I love that series. This just came out yesterday. This is the book of the month for the Bookmarked podcast, so I am gonna probably have to read this one now that I'm thinking about it sooner rather than later. It is currently 8:15 p.m. I am off to go finish The Conditions of Will, and I will see you guys with my final thoughts when I'm done. Okay, I just finished The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. Let me update my fable. Hang on. I read the first Magnolia Parks book last year. I have a bad memory when it comes to remembering what books are about. It's very Gossip Girl vibes, so I do love that show. But all the siblings and family in this book sucked. But look at the trigger warnings before you read this book, because a large plot point is around something traumatic that happens to the main character. So normally for my system for rating, 3 is like it was good, 4 is I really liked it, 5-star for me is if I liked a book so much that I would go back and reread it. This is always kind of how I've seen my 5 stars. If I like a book so much that I would go back and read it again, that's what I consider being 5 stars, just because I have so many that I want to read. Top review, I want to punch Marianne in the face. That's real. Let me like that comment. There's drama, tension, family reunion. Georgia and Sam are drawn to each other. Georgia's brother has feelings for Sam, and one thing leads to another. There's a lot of drama, a lot of tension. It was nice to see that the sibling dynamic kind of changed throughout the book. Some of the siblings, like Marianne, can she fight? Can she fight? She was so freaking annoying. Like, seriously, eye roll. Those are my thoughts. 4 stars. It is 10 p.m. I don't want to start Rewind It Back. 560 reviews, they're all 5 stars. That's crazy. Rio hires Hallie to renovate his house and doesn't realize that it's her. Oh, and he says he's loved her since he was 12 years old. Okay, I can get into that. I'm gonna go read this, get cozy and get into bed, and hopefully get some reading done in the morning. I will see you guys then. Well, that's upsetting. Big bummer. It is a gorgeous day, minus the fact that I just spilled my entire coffee on the ground. I'm 34% in. So far, loving it. I love the writing. I love the banter between the characters. It's always so good. Excited the sun is out. Was gonna enjoy my coffee. Can't do that anymore, so. It's a little bit later in the day. I was listening to my book on audio because I found it on Spotify. I have 4 hours and 32 minutes left, supposedly.
Allie switches her laptop for a sample booklet from her bag.
I bought some bins to put some of my like winter heavy sweaters in and then put them in the basement. And then I can kind of swap out my clothes as the seasons change. My closet has been a hot mess and I've just been throwing stuff in there because basically it hasn't been cleaned since I finished school and I was in exams and all that stuff. I bought 2 of these big bins to put that stuff in. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to my audiobook and clean my closet, and I'll see you soon. Closet is done. Room is clean. It says that I have 2 hours and 18 minutes left, but I don't know how long on the Kindle that would be. I will chat with you guys tomorrow morning. I ended up finishing Rewind It Back yesterday. Gave it 5 stars. I this series can just do no wrong for me. I literally loved every single book in this series. I'm gonna spend the rest of my afternoon reading. I'm gonna start One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. Let's go read this outside. It's a beautiful day. Hello everyone. Last night I finished One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. I actually ended up rating it 5 stars. I wasn't expecting that at all. I think the few other books that I read from Carly Fortune were like 3.5 star. I'm really glad that I picked up another Carly Fortune book, even though I didn't necessarily like absolutely amazingly love the other ones. It was so good. Such a good summer read. Essentially, Alice is a photographer. She takes her grandmother to the cottage where she kind of grew up every summer. She has fond memories of the place and of the kids across the lake. Kind of like gives you that nostalgia feeling of like summer as a teenager. I started Frederick Bachman's My Friends on page 113. Some of it is like kind of sad because it's following a 18-year-old who is like kind of struggling in life and really admires this artist. It's back and forth between 2 different timelines of like the childhood and then her being 18 now. Louisa actually ends up getting the painting that she has been obsessed with her whole life. The artist ends up giving it to her. Out of that summer emerges a transcendent work of art, a painting that after a chance encounter in an alleyway will unexpectedly be placed into Louisa's care. She embarks on a surprise-filled cross-country journey to discover how the painting came to be and decide what to do with it. Louisa's complicated life is proof that happy endings are sometimes possible, but they don't always take the form we expect it to. My Friends is a stunning testament to the transformative, timeless power of art and friendship. So far so good. My last 2 books have been 5 stars, so that's definitely been a success. I will see you guys next time I have an update. I have a face mask on right now. My face is very shiny. I finished My Friends. I liked the audiobook on Spotify actually. My rating was a 3.75. I really like the writing style. It was very poetic and lyrical. It was a very character-driven story. An example of a quote that I liked was, "Art is a fragile magic, just like love, and that's humanity's only defense against death. That we create and paint and dance and fall in love, that's our rebellion against eternity. Everything beautiful is a shield." We learn the story through one of the characters telling their life story to a different character. That was pretty interesting. I don't know if I would have read it faster on my Kindle, but it took me quite a few days to read it. A few months ago, I started reading Beartown because I got it at the library, and then I like soft DNF'd it. I wasn't really into it. I read like the first 50 pages, but the setting is very, very wintry, hockey. Obviously, it was like April, May, so not really the season for that. So I think I'm gonna pick it back up in the winter time. Maybe read it on my Kindle because his books are quite long. And I just, after reading all these physical copies for my last couple reads, it's just made me realize that I'm just such a Kindle girl at heart, because there is nothing like laying in your bed at night with all the lights off and your Kindle and laying on your side and just being able to tap the pages. Like nothing beats that for me. And that's pretty much it for this video. This was reading my anticipated reads. So we read Rewind It Back, 5 star. Like literally love that series. I am like seriously tempted to buy the physical copy, but I don't need to because it's on Kindle Unlimited. So I just freaking love that series. I know I'm in the unpopular opinion that even the first book I gave 4 stars. I know a lot of people don't love the first book, but literally every single book in that series is a banger for me. So and then One Golden Summer was 5 star, and then My Friends was 3.75 stars. So overall, a successful reading vlog, if I do say so myself. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you read any of these books, what your thoughts were. That is all for me. I will talk to you guys soon.